Don't bother waking up if you're not gonna do anything. Stay stuck. It's the only thing you're gonna.
Well, maybe things could work out with perseverance and consistency.
Don't even try. He won't even make anything out of this.
Maybe he'll bounce back. Anything could
A
happen.
year of nothing? Please, the only thing he can successfully come back to is his feelings. He's gonna
You can
care.
at least try.
There's no such thing as trying if you're not skilled. Just don't make up!
I think I've grown up. Wow. A year. It's been a year. It's been one fucking hell of a year. First and foremost, I'm sorry. Life kind of hit me pretty hard. I had to go outside for once. I suggest all of you do that too. If you want some serious character development, I'll explain everything. Almost everything. Too much things are like a little bit. So I'll put it like this. And this day, my previous computer was broken. That story will be told. Could not afford to get that repaired. Could not afford to get another one. Technology was off of my hands, except my phone, which would be my new drug. Ever since, it's been. Summer was crazy. Personally for me, I've met a lot of people. I've done a lot of growing. I'm certainly not the same person as I was a year ago, even two. YouTube was becoming kind of it was not even, there was really no point for me anymore. I realized that I was hiding behind this whole ego, and my ego was fucking huge at the time. Now it's like muy poquito. YouTube was starting to become just tiring, and there was like there's really no point of continuing. I lost a lot of motivation due to a lot of other stuff. I started making friends. I started being out there more. I've loved, I've lost, I've been broken, cried. I definitely haven't been just sitting and not working really on anything. I've been doing a lot. Songwriting is one of them. I really am excited and hesitant, scared, all of the above, about starting on music. But I have so many ideas. I have too many ideas to just stick in my head. If you couldn't tell, I play the guitar. I picked up the guitar up in the summer. There's so many things I want to do. Currently finishing on writing on one little project, but I have not started recording. I'm dreading the recording process. I'm so scared of the recording process. You have no idea how scared. But we will get there in no time. I will pull my heart out I will pour my heart out for the sake of getting my stupid ass ideas out. Once I was left with no materials to work with, I kind of had to live a little bit. During the summer, I went to this youth program, which I originally was skeptical about. Ended up changing my life single-handedly. I'm not even exaggerating. I met people. I've built social skills. They're sort of lacking still. I've built insecurities. I've built life-destroying habits. I've met what I like to say, lifelong friends. I've met someone that didn't work out. Cried some more, like too much fucking crying. But I don't regret my laptop breaking at all, because if anything, it was so good to finally, get outside for once and just stop sitting here on like video games and just do nothing but collect pounds and pounds of meat in my body and scream at people, be toxic. Like it wasn't gonna get me anywhere in life. I had to go out. So I've established a love for bike riding and the sun. Even though we're in quarantine, I really can't go out, but the fuck do you mean I'm not gonna go outside? Matter of fact, be right back. It's not a joke. I'll see you when I get there.
Beach boys on a ride home. I can get there with my eyes closed. Exactly 34 minutes after I pull out your driveway.
You're a fucking dork.
Down my phone. Your paper bubble rock. It's good to cover Peter.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm cutting all my locks. And I'm changing my demeanor.
Let's talk disappearance. It all happened this very day, this very month. Oh my god, people walking by. This very day, a year ago, I very, very poorly handled my laptop. I grabbed it from the monitor. I ended up hearing a snap, and I was terrified. So I tried to be more careful. And one day, I think when Igor came out, I broke my laptop the day Igor came out. Oh, happy birthday to Igor, I guess, when the time this video is coming out. So I'm pretty sure I was editing this one video that I might finish and just throw out there. It was kind of funny, I guess. I was gonna go to sleep, and my forgetful ass forgot that the laptop was broken in the first place. So I kind of just sandwiched it, and all I just heard was a snap, and then it was like kind of working, but I really was scared of even putting it even more up. And I ended up taking it to Best Buy, which is where they put the laptop down. And it wasn't even on purpose. They sandwiched it even more, broke it, and they're like, well, we don't know what happened. Maybe you just broke it. It's like, okay, thank you. So in the midst of that, I was forced to get out of my bubble and ditch all my friends. I'm just kidding, I love them all. Fun fact, I came to this park exactly because this was the place I frequently came to rant about my problems by myself during this whole summer period. And a lot has been done here. It's beautiful, right? Look at that. You can't even see my fat ass is blocking it. In the midst of all of that, from July to August, I spent my time in a summer youth program, which I was not wanting to go the first time. And then your boy caught your eyes on a nice little female, special in all kinds of areas. And that's what occupied my time. Ended up fucking up, failing. It's not something I'm gonna get into, but left me wanting more out of life than just that. The one thing you can take out of this whole thing is to break that distraction. Now for me, I didn't break it on fucking purpose. My dumb ass just forgot. But these are two big fucking chunky dogs. Oh my god. I have anxiety, I can't pet them. Break that distraction. Whatever is causing you to not branch out and just get out of your comfort zone. That bitch is a Karen too. Whatever is breaking you, break it back. Those dogs are chunky. I ended up learning a lot from my time out of the internet. Those who really know about me would know that I was not absent from the internet completely. I'm on Twitter a lot, like too much. Like I really should get off. If you really want to see my rambles and such, I'd appreciate it very mucho. I think what you really can get from this whole
talk over here is go out more. Like, if there's some community service, apply this to anything that is worthwhile in your time. Make sure anything that is presented to you that could be a benefit for the next 20 years of your life, take that shit. You're gonna take it all and just run with it, and everything will just play out by itself. The more you stop overthinking, the more life will just come and give, like, reward you. I don't think I'll ever stop talking about that time because it's such a special memory. But more will come, I hope. I'm still gonna be depressed probably in college, but it's all the experience. It's all about building relationships, marketing, networking, all of the above. So please, once this is over, go out. I really do mean it. It's so nice. Once you just stop being an internet kid and just grow up, I think you'll have a bigger perspective on life than just internet beef. I'm gonna give advice to those who are maybe lost during this time, maybe feel so much pressure on everything feeling new when they leave the house, when we're allowed to. You have so much time. There's no, if you're a senior in high school like me, there's no clock above you telling you you have to figure out what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And if you're in a situation where your parents are forcing you to do something that you don't want to do for the rest of your life, please, fuck it. I want you to plug both ears. That mentality. If you're gonna get to the place that you love, do all it takes. I don't care. Someone who's getting pressured into college in hopes that this music stuff that I will achieve, if I play my cards right, I most definitely will make something out of it. As much as I don't want to believe that now, as much as I hate everything in my life at the moment, I still want better. 2018 to early 2019, I was not the person I am now. I wasn't wanting more. I was so complacent on staying put, just playing video games with friends, putting my passion to the side, and not really finding who I wanted to be and what I wanted to do, and just sticking to one community which I regrettably did. I don't know how many people will even see this video, but fuck, like, I really wish someone slapped me in the face and just told me, stop chasing this demographic. It's not gonna work for you. Kids are gonna grow up. No one's gonna want to see this type of shit. You're only building something that no one else is gonna follow you, and you're not gonna be happy. And boy, I am not happy. I realized that in my early YouTube days, back when I actually was sort of consistent with everything, I hid a lot. I wasn't very personal. I didn't like being personal. And those who saw me, you would see me completely unfiltered. If that's on Discord or comment sections, I hid behind an alias. Like, I just stuck with Birder. No one knew me for who I am, and I want to change that. That is why I changed my channel, everything, to just Christian, because I want you to know me. I don't want you to know some kid on the internet who screams and is looking for validation. I don't need to. That's not the image I'm trying to portray. I've been through hell and back trying to love myself and trying to search for who I am. I'm so glad I took this pretty lengthy break. A year is a long time. ADD. If you were wondering, I have not kept in contact. I have not talked to anyone who I've worked with previously on YouTube. That goes for the usual people that I had my videos. There was Raven, there was Jake AML, there was Peyton Payway. I haven't talked to him in a while. There's Toppleby, Evan, which I loosely mentioned here and there, I'm pretty sure. I've talked to Roman in school. I had a phone call with him about a nightmare I had. Peyton I caught up with after I'd gotten access to my Discord for like a long time. I haven't talked to Jake at all. And Evan, I've been in contact since like forever. Still, we're gonna do a Castle Crashers video, definitely. This break was so necessary, and it made me do a lot of realizing, building. I can get emotional right now thinking about who I was as a person. Speaking of that, if you've ever spoken to me on Discord or anything private, I do not stand by anything that I have said before. I do not stand by anything that I've condoned. Not really condoned. I was really anything I just ignorantly displayed. That's just not me anymore. And whether that is being like the edgiest motherfucker, all these like not even funny, just shock humor, and it was just done wrong. I am so sorry if you have to witness that. That's not me. That wasn't even my character. I just did it because the internet did. And that's why some of these internet kids should really like turn off the computer and just go out, experience, build relationships, because you're gonna end up stuck in a bubble. And when the time comes to go out and have to do something, you're not gonna be able to know what you're even gonna do, even for the future. I didn't know how to talk to people outside. You know how much it took for me to even make friends that I have now? I'm getting off topic. I'll leave a formal apology to anyone who has witnessed any kind of side of that, because it's just not me anymore. I think you can tell in my videos I was very, very just loud with everyone that I was with, and in live streams, if you see me before, terrible. I hated me before, still do, but not to the extent. Like I said before, I'm so glad I grew out of that phase, and I'm so happy that I've actually grew like a character. I can't stress it enough. Go outside, please. And when I mean go outside, I mean go outside your comfort zone. Go outside. There's so many things I wish, let me tell you, I wish I did, but anxiety told me no, or like being self-conscious told me no. That's ruined so much for me. I've lost relationships like that. I lost one potential due to just the what ifs. What if this happens? What if that? Just do it. You have nothing to lose, because rejection is nothing. It's only just fuel, and you will get better in no time. I promise you that. I wish someone just put that in my brain 2018, 2019, because I'm not happy. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just some dude with a dead channel. But to those who are actually watching and listening, I can't stress it enough. Do more. Being complacent is not going to get you anywhere. And I've learned that. From all the YouTubing that I've done, it was just not getting me anywhere. I didn't push for more. I didn't really do as much. I was limited, to be fair. I was limited with what I can do because I had a really bad computer. I was on a budget. But now, I have this $1,000 gaming laptop. I have no excuse. I have to do this now. Sure, I'm still building on insides and battling being lazy, not being driven enough, just having a lot of anxiety, depression, whatever. Take it from someone who has lost a lot, who has sacrificed too much of my character to try something new. Before, I wasn't so open. I couldn't talk about what I felt like, and I just felt like everything was not worth talking about, only because it was so small compared to everyone else's big problems. And that's not the case. A problem is a problem, and you should be able to talk about anything that you want that is bugging you, whatever. I don't care if your best friend, if they're your best friend, they shouldn't be telling you this. I don't care if they tell you that it's not that big of a deal. Stop worrying about your subscribe it. Whatever. Fuck the world. Just express yourself. Whether that be art, writing, music, videos, whatever, anything, any kind of art form, just do it. I've luckily went for therapy, and it just worked wonders. I've taken so much from what I've learned from those sessions, and I won a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's not guaranteed to all change and within 5 sessions, but you take in a lot, you grow a lot, you get a lot, and that's better than just sitting around hoping for something to change, because nothing's gonna change. I don't know who needs to hear this, but nothing will change unless you get up. I don't know the plans I have for this YouTube channel at all. I have so many plans for other types of media, because I can't be boxed into just videos, which I still have no idea what I want to do. But we'll get there. I would love to make music related videos. As far as I'm concerned, I have no idea what I want to do with this right now. There are so many bad just days that just swarm me. Even when I'm here with the sunlight out and I'm just taking it all in. Don't get me wrong, there's gonna be days where you just want to fucking end it. I've been there too many times. Luckily, I've never hurt myself, but I've struggled. Saying this to whoever needs to hear it, really. I spent too many days wishing I just killed myself over something that isn't my life forever. At this point, I'm not living for myself, and I'm still trying to find purpose. I've found purpose before, but it really wasn't a life-changing purpose. It was more of a goal within myself kind of purpose. Look, love is a drug, but it's only acceptable if you overdose on loving yourself. No, actually don't overdose on loving yourself. Become narcissistic. Have your daily intake of love only for you, and when you're ready, and when that time comes, then you can care for everyone else. I'm getting bummed out just by talking about this. Anyway, I'm hurting. Okay. You'll get there. There's no one telling you no. Shit may be hard. Shit may be hard for you right now. But it's not forever. You can make it forever with the choices that you make, but it's not forever unless you change it. Look, people come and go. Everything comes and goes. Whether that be material, people, pets. Hopefully mine doesn't fucking go anytime soon. You just gotta ride with the motions. The waves will hit. And if you don't know how to swim, fucking learn. Bitch, I don't even know how to swim. I'm telling myself this. There's too many reasons to live. I know some of my viewers are still finding reasons and words and just power to push through and find what's missing. And that puzzle piece might be right in front of you this whole time. For me, it was a wake-up call. This summer changed me, and I will hold it to my heart for the rest of my life. But to be stuck on one thing and describe that as your peak, there's gonna be things that are better, and you can't hold what was once great and hold that against something else that might be even better in your life. Whether that be the chances of, making something worthwhile. You can always come back. You can always come back to it. And if it doesn't work, then that's a loss. Their loss, your loss. You kind of just have to move. I've done a lot of looking backwards and a lot of just doubting. Too much doubting, only because I didn't think I worried too much about who is gonna look at me, who is thinking of this, what will people think, it's just an abundance of insecurities that just eat me every day, and I'm sick of it. I cannot stress it enough. Please go out of your comfort zone. That's one lesson I'd give the youth at the moment who are just afraid. Because yes, times are scary. Times have always been scary. But you have to look past it. I know we all have heard, stop being sad. It's not going to get you anywhere. Just be happy. You have so much friends, family. What is not to be happy about? They don't know what's going on in here. Because at that point, once you hear that sentence, they don't matter. In the end, it's really what makes you. I don't care how loud you have to be. I don't care how annoying you have to be. Chase this shit, because it'll only come to you once, and it's either take it or leave it. I've been lucky enough to build the relationships that I have now, and then some. I've been so fortunate to have all these opportunities displayed to me right here and left and center, and it's just been a wake-up call. Definitely, I'm fortunate enough to have people that care. As much as I don't believe it, if you don't have that, you have to go out. You have to search. You might be anxious. You might be afraid, terrified of just the thought of stepping out of your boundaries. But it's necessary. Because you won't know the excitement and the rush, that feeling you'll have of getting to it. It's a surreal feeling. And you won't really know in its entirety how it really is. Because you have to live in the moment. But you'll feel it. And you will enjoy that joyride. This was sort of a message to myself. Take time to care for yourself. Because Lord knows we have enough time to do that right now. God, talk to me back in October. I would not tell you this right now. Jesus. I think it's the end of our session. It's been nice meeting with you all. I cannot promise. Because I make promises. I end up never really tending to them. But it'll come. It'll definitely come. A lot has happened on the inside, obviously on the out. I have went from ugly to mildly attractive, if I do say so myself, and I think I'm ready, and I think you should be too.
Rowboat, it's better there. My friends in lighting up. My friends in lighting up. My friends in lighting up. My